Hey everyone, it is Monday, July 17th, and you are listening to the NerdivoreCast where we consume all things nerd. My name is David, aka Double D, and I'm joined
The
by Norman, aka Guy Named Norm.
guy named Norm.
And out on assignment is Anthony, aka Bullboy, but you can see his pretty little face there in
Top
his
secret
little
assignment.
in his little square. Yeah, he's
No,
busy
no,
right
don't
now.
touch me there.
But yeah, welcome everyone. It's nerd, or I guess I'm considering it Geek Week because it is this San Diego Comic Con. Ooh, did not put it. Let me set that. Talk amongst yourselves.
Oh,
There you go.
yep.
It is Comic Con here in San Diego this week. It starts on Wednesday, preview night, July 19th, and then goes from Thursday to Sunday. And yeah, with recent situations in the entertainment business, it looks like there's not going to be a lot to go check out. There won't be any celebrities, I
No
think,
celebrities.
because they're being
I still think there's plenty. There's still vendors, right?
they're still vendors. Like it's going back to old school Comic Con where the comics will take center stage, I guess.
Wait, so
Animation,
is
stuff like
this
that.
a rumor that there's like nighttime, like Comic Con after dark?
What do you
Is that
mean?
real? Where it's all like lewd anime? There's a lewd
Eh,
anime section?
I don't think so.
Or, oh, I don't know. I always heard they're like, oh yeah, at night, dude. It's all like,
They show like the more like bloody anime.
oh, I thought it was like chicken tie anime, chicken
Because
bow tie anime.
I remember like the last year I ever went was like when Samurai Champloo was being first shown. And
Ooh.
then like we're like, hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
We watched it with other fellow hip hop anime lovers, dude. But yeah,
I saw that. Did someone watch that recently? Because I was like, oh yeah, what about this? And I
it was
just didn't.
probably me.
Mm.
Probably me. But yeah, here on GameSpot, they have a list of the some of the panels still left, and yeah, it's not looking too great. There's like Max Animation, I guess the Harley Quinn show. I guess there's an Adventure Time spinoff. I didn't know that. That Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie is coming out next month. The people from Jury Duty, that show
Oh
that
yeah, the
I
show was
guess
on free.
I guess they're still gonna show up
Oh, the guy
with
from Sonic, right?
I doubt he's gonna show up. I'm sure he's probably with SAG after. Kevin Smith, I guess he's not with SAG, or I would assume be with the writers strike. But yeah, like they have Archer, Metalocalypse, Justice League, and then the Legendary
Mm.
Entertainment. What's gonna be there?
Wait, historically, Comic Con is like reasonably priced, right?
It's yeah. I remember
Well, I mean, back then, obviously
in
cheaper,
my
but with
day it was
inflation
like
and stuff,
$20 for, and you could just like wait in line
how
to
much is
get
it now?
in.
Like 60, $70?
Let's go find out. Well, I don't know if they have active tickets for sale. Oh, here we go.
No, 75
75
bucks for
for
a
an
day.
adult.
For a
Yeah,
day? Damn.
and then
That's like
Sunday's a half
amusement
day.
park. Military seniors. Oh.
Ooh. But yeah, I feel like mine was like $50 last year, so it
Did
hella
you get it
went
like
up.
early?
Well, it was like the year the pandemic happened, and it was like
Oh.
it just kept getting delayed, and then
Oh
it was
yeah,
like
they're
you can
like
come, you can come this year.
your time is now.
I think please come again next year.
You
You can
know
buy
what though? I feel
tickets.
bad because this might be. I think it might be worse than Anime Con because we're in a heat wave right now that is just not stopping, dude.
Yeah, dude. It's gonna.
Like your cousin, like that works near you, she was like, "Dude, we had someone at work pass out from the heat." I was like,
Damn.
"At work, yeah." So, it's gonna be hot. Are you going?
No. Well, I mean, if Anthony could get tickets, maybe I'll try to go one day.
Do you have tickets? Yes.
No, I don't.
Oh,
I was like, after last year, I was like,
you're
I'm
like,
good.
nah. But you got the fan and everything, dude.
Yeah, I'm still like, I'm good.
It's a no for me, dog.
But like now that like there's gonna be no celebrities, maybe like the heat will drive people away from it.
Yeah.
Now,
Oh, dude.
now it would be like not
Maybe
bad to go.
downtown. I wonder. Well, no, because downtown. I wonder how much the outside is gonna look. Because like last year they had Gray Man exhibit where you ran the obstacle course and like all that stuff. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah, they might still have like pop
You
up
think it'll be?
stands.
You think
for
they'll have
interactive
stuff, or you think it'll be
events.
like, nah?
I don't know. Like considering like Disney, Sony, Warner Brothers all said, "Oh, we're pulling out. We're not gonna do anything."
Yeah.
I mean, I'm assuming they still have their stands, but I'm not really sure. We'll have to. Anthony can report to us next week and tell us
yeah,
how
I'm
it
like
was.
now I'm curious. Yeah, I'm like there. I have friends coming down from like San Bernardino to come down. They come down every year, so
Mm,
I think we're gonna have dinner with them. So I'll ask them about it.
cool. And then I don't know. You guys sent something like a food thing. Oh, I don't think you're on that text. So my bad.
No,
But you've probably seen those TikTok ads for like $6 entrance into like some kind of food like festival.
like
I mean,
food
what?
garden. Yeah, where you just
It's like
yeah.
yeah. Let me find that text. Foodie Land
No.
Night Market. There you go. Let me.
Oh, they're having one of those, dude. You know what? They had two of them on Saturday in Irvine or Anaheim, dude. They had like an anime food night, and then they had two of them. But Foodieland Del Mar, I would not go to this. What day is this?
This weekend.
I might go to it because it's at the race
Oh
track,
no!
right?
Wait, it's closer to my birthday in September.
Oh, see, this I would go to because the night market, like we had 626 night market maybe 2 months ago, and like it's in the middle of downtown and it's kind of small, and then you got to pay to get in. There's no parking, but this is at the racetrack, so there's parking.
Oh, this weekend's at Snapdragon. Sorry, Sabrina has corrected me here.
Oh, dang. Well, am I going to that? I hope not.
So I mean, if you're bored at Comic Con, just take the trolley to Snapdragon, and you can
Oh,
go
you know
check
what?
this out.
I wonder. Good thing Comic Con wasn't this weekend because we just had Pride weekend.
Yeah.
And it was like litty, or I assume it was because there's a high school near my house and they had a DUI checkpoint there, and we're like 20 minutes from the freeway. So I was like, dang, man, people must be getting lit. So I guess Comic Con.
Like I want to go to this, but then it's like I'll probably only get 2 or 3 things. And then
Yeah,
I will spend like $100 somehow.
Yeah, dude. And you're like, dang it, dude, this soda was $12 and it's all ice. You're like, I only got like 3 bobas in here.
Like takoyaki, $25. Nice.
Ooh, look at that. Damn, was that rainbow tater hash? You know what? I miss the food truck meetups where like the food trucks just like post up at a parking lot and it's like
At the
8
Home
food
Depot.
trucks and you're like, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I think
I missed
met you
that.
at one.
See, they need to like business Costco is closed on Sunday. So the food truck should just meet up at the business Costco parking lot off Convoy. They would just make a killing, I'm sure. They're like, convoy? You're like, yeah. What do you want? I don't know. Let's just go eat food trucks.
Ooh, they have a map
Would you go
to this.
Snapdragon, or would you wait till it's not hot AF?
Yeah, that's the thing, dude. Like, I'm sure it's like 85 degrees.
Oh, all things ube. Dang it, I might have to go this weekend. I don't even like ube.
Like 85 degrees at Snapdragon, but then, me always wearing a dumbass black shirt, it's gonna be like 100 degrees up.
Dude, remember the first Snapdragon event, people were being hauled out in ambulances.
Oh yeah, that's
dude.
true too.
Because there's no shade. Snapdragon is the new stadium owned by SDSU in San Diego.
This was a better fucking list. It has pictures.
Big baby bottle. Oh, look at that. It's a seal pup laying down on its side. Eat that fool. No. Oh, they got that bone marrow. That's some Viking shit. That's Genghis Khan stuff, dude. They got cheese wheel pasta.
Yeah, if we're all going, I'm down.
Yeah, like a group hang, but it's not something you're excited to go. Like,
I'll see if Eddie wants to go, and then I could just park at his place, and then we could take the trolley there.
Oh, true that. Yeah. Wait. No.
Why? What do you mean? No?
Is the trolley go there? Oh no, Snapdragon. Snapdragon.
Snapdragon. Yeah.
I'm thinking Del Mar. I was like, wait, does the trolley go to Del Mar? You need to take the train. Oh, they got Greek snacks. Oh, I like me some Greek snacks. Nom.
Oh, dude, they got that like weird churro thing. The chicken.
Oh, they got the ice creams. They got the ice creams that look like plants. Okay. Ooh, hot sauce.
I mean, look at all these ice creams. Like, how many of these are just gonna be melted AF?
Yeah, dude, like 8,000 degrees. I don't know.
Hope you got 2 or 3 bites before it just like evaporated.
Look at that ramen burgers. Mochinatics. How much of this stuff have you already had though?
I don't know, because I didn't go to the fair this year, so
yeah, not I don't know if a lot of this stuff was at the fair. I don't know. Because all I really want is give me some sort of fried or garlic bread, some sort of French fries, some sort of ranch, and then like a chicken dish.
Ooh,
and I'm cool, man.
Oh, and then there's
anime
stuff you can buy.
Luffy, big charms. Luffy. Look at, dude. They always are those the Croc charms or no? Because those have been like popular this year. They're like shoe charms, they call them.
Oh, I think you sent me that one where it was like a speaker on the Croc. And I was
like, yeah, dude. Someone had a Bluetooth speaker.
When you gotta listen to freaking El Sonido at the ready, man.
At the ready. Oh, henna tattoos. I still want to get kids henna tattooed at a birthday party. Like, oopsies, you're going to have that spider on your face for a week. I would never. That's abuse. I would never.
Right.
But that would be fun.
This looks cool.
Except for that water balls on the bottom. I don't know. Water ballers. Kind of sus.
Like, just try not to wear a black shirt this weekend. But yeah, this is this weekend. I guess it's also on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and it's $6 to get in.
So you know what, Snapdragon? Like the venue is hot. But they have giant wraparound parking, so I'm sure
it starts at
half
1,
of it. Yep,
like in the prime. I guess it's till 10. So
go early if you don't want to wait in line. If you don't mind heat seizuring.
Like that's the problem. Like I feel like what time does Comic-Con close? It closes at like 6 or 7. So maybe like all the people just like go over here and shit.
Yeah, they're like, oh, I heard there's a thing.
Oh, food, anime. All right, that looks cool. And then I was thinking of going to the Comic-Con museum here in San Diego.
I've been saying that for like a year and a half now.
They have a
which I still want to go.
exhibit, so that's why I would mostly want to go check it out. Oh, so My Hero. And then to go to this museum, I think it's like 25. Yeah, $25. And you have to like reserve a time for some reason.
It's probably small.
Yeah.
And they probably don't want people lingering, like taking pictures with all the stuff. Like, hey, fool, moving along. Come on. You're like, yes, sir.
That's here in Balboa.
Balboa Park. And then if you go just down the street, you can go to Snapdragon, you know?
You can go to Old Town and, get some Gundams. And speaking of Gundams, that's what I did this week. Or yesterday, actually. Like, it's been so hot, I haven't been playing any video games. Like, I did not want to turn on my PS5. I did not want to turn on my PC. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to turn on the tablet. You can
feel the heat off your PS5?
Yeah, dude. Like, it gets hot in here.
Oof.
But, like, yeah, I worked on a Gundam for like 6 hours while I had some movies playing. And
how long is this supposed to take?
I think it's supposed to take shorter, but then like I took
You're
breaks every now and then just to watch the movie.
So are you gonna like progress into like bigger builds or builds where you have to paint them yourself?
No.
Are you gonna try to paint one of your older ones?
Like, I think this is like the first one I built this year. So like, here it is right here. Like about the size of a hand.
Ooh.
Yeah, and then the eyes are like super derpy because I was like, man, fuck the sticker, dude. So.
You're like, I put the left one on the right and the right one on the left, and they're both upside down. Whatever.
But
where'd you get this one? Online or at the spot?
At the spot over in Old Town. There's like this store in Old Town called Gunzo. And
is it just have a Gundam stuff, or is it just they happen to have Gundam stuff?
They have
like
Digisports. Yeah, it's just Gundam stuff.
Oh, I thought it's like Digisports, where it's like
no,
car audio, but they happen to have badminton stuff.
It's a pretty cool store. Like I like you know how that one by Marukai, it's like all Asian stuff, and then here's a section for Gundams.
Yeah,
or not Marukai, Mitsuha, right?
No, Marukai. Mitsuha, yeah, Mitsuha is across the street. Yeah,
and then like this is just like straight up a small store.
The whole store, but that section. Okay,
it's just
is
like
it bigger?
Gundams.
Is the store bigger than that one section in Marukai?
It has way more stuff, but like I think it's probably the size, and then it's just like really compact,
just more jam packed.
Yeah.
Is it all Gundam though, or is it like Marukai where they have like Pokemon and
they have like that's where I bought Noah's Pokemon ones, and then like they might have other ones like not Gundam, but like Pokemon Lego, but not Lego. You know what I mean?
Like Mega Blocks or whatever. Yeah.
So maybe next year or this year will be her gift for her birthday.
Ooh.
So I'll see if I can buy a gigantic Pikachu, life-size Pikachu made out of Legos. That shit would be crazy.
Wait. We might have that.
Oh, really?
We might have it already.
All right.
I know we got a squirrel that's like a foot tall.
But yeah, so like I've just mostly been on my tablet, just like watching random stuff, getting back into reading comic books again.
But Overwatch, dude.
I know. I was like,
Summer Games.
There's double XP, but I don't want to play right now, dude. So, yeah, I've been watching a couple of stuff. Other things I did over the week. I made this concoction. Wait,
from where?
From McDonald's. Like I think I sent you the video. You take orange. You're supposed to get a vanilla ice cream cone.
Is this TikTok?
No, this is
no, this is YouTube short.
Yeah. Like I don't know how to edit.
When to become one.
And like I'll say like don't get a milkshake with whipped cream because it ruins the flavor. Like
it doesn't give you that orange, that creamy orange sensation.
What this?
Yeah.
This drink? Yeah, like it kind of tastes like I don't know if you had the Flintstone ice cream.
No,
the push pop.
Ice cream?
the
Oh
push
yeah,
pops.
yeah.
And then one of them was like rainbow, like sherbet kind of. Like that's
Ooh.
what this kind of tasted like.
Wait, where did it all go?
Like
Oh, did it loop? Yeah, it
yeah.
did. I was like, wait, you drink it so fast. Or when are you gonna next level it and do a Baja Blast
Yeah, I
remix?
need to do that. I need to do that. But yeah, I saw it on TikTok. And it was like this, and I forgot what the other flavor was. Like I think it was a root beer.
Was it the? Hang on, get closer. Come here for a second.
Yeah, it was that guy. Jordan
Speaking of,
Stallion.
did you National French Fry Day?
I didn't because like
I think it was
I
a
was already
Thursday, right?
full. I was
It
like,
was hot too,
I'm not
man.
that hungry for more French
For
fries.
French fries, I'm not going for my one free large French fries.
But I think today is double cheeseburger day. Like at Carl's
Ooh,
Jr. they had like an 89-cent double cheeseburger,
dang! I
but it's like
missed
really
this.
small. But yeah, that is the strawberry high C orange. Uh let's see other stuff I did. Oh,
Is this a staple now? Is it good enough that you're gonna
no.
do it like
No. I'm not gonna.
no?
I need to try it with the. So this is what happened. Like I asked for a vanilla cone, and then they said they're cleaning their ice cream machine. You know, their
Ooh,
typical.
hey, it wasn't broken. It wasn't broken.
And I was
They're
like,
cleaning
oh,
it.
okay. And they're like, we could give you something else. We could give you a milkshake. I'm like, doesn't the ice cream come from the milkshake man, or like the milkshake come from the ice cream machine? Or
Wait, so the
whatever.
recipe's supposed to be just ice cream and orange?
Yeah,
Oh,
and then you could also do it with Baja Blast and either Sprite or Coke or Dr. Pepper or whatever as
dang.
like your other mixologist drink. But last week we talked about this place, the Fire Spot. Me and Anthony and Juju went on Wednesday, and it was pretty good. Let's see. Inside, it's pretty small. Like,
Ooh,
it's not that big. Like
was the
there's
wait
probably
long?
like we got there right when it opened at 4:30.
Oh, okay.
So like we were
Nice.
like pretty much on
Third
the
in
top of the
line.
list. Yeah.
Yeah.
There like you could probably sit at a maximum like 40 people in here, 40, 50 people. So like 10 tables of 6 maybe is the max. But yeah, like their grills here are charcoal or wood. I forget. I think it's charcoal. And it's like this pot style, and then like their fans are like you bring it down
Right
so that
there.
way,
Yeah.
it's like suck up all this
Dude,
smoke.
when you guys or Juju she always sends the photos. When I got the photo because it
Yeah.
was sent in the group, I was like, dude, I would burn my hand just like reaching over so many times. Did anyone burn their hand or touch the pot on accident?
No.
What the heck? I feel like I would do it every time.
So here's a picture that Juju had. So like they have a bunch of dishes. They had what is this? Terra as one of their random beers. Like they also have Sapporo and whatever.
Acai.
They got cheese corn. It was good.
Wait, is this a Japanese spot, Korean spot?
Korean.
Oh, okay.
And
Tight.
then yeah, like we got the premium menu. Hold on, let me get back to here. Let's go to the menu. We can check this out. So yeah, originals $32.99. Their deluxe is $37.99. We went with the deluxe,
Dude, you get like another extra 30% more items.
and then the prime cut steak. The New York steak was really good.
Beef tongue, garlic shrimp, beef noodle. Did anyone get noodles?
I don't. Maybe Anthony did. I can't remember.
Oh, they got squid. I think Sabrina would like this place.
It's pretty good. Not bad.
Where is it?
So it's on Convoy, and it's near the old Tapex.
Oh,
like-
okay, like near O'Brien's.
O'Brien's, Rocky, that place.
Okay. So where would you rate this in the grand scheme of San Diego KBBQ?
Like
What's
I would
directly
go-
under it?
I would go here right after work, like
Oh, but
where I don't have to wait.
oh,
You know what I
okay.
mean? Like, if I were like, oh,
Well, let's
let's
say
all
you
meet
can
up.
go. You can go to any one of them, and you didn't have to wait. You just walked in, and you were seated. Where would you go?
That's a hard one. Like, what is my favorite one? Like, no price, no wait,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and
Let's say just food. Everything costs the same. Everything's 20 minutes away. Everything they're gonna seat you as soon
I
as you get
think it
there.
would be Olay still,
Ooh,
just because they have that
they're
kimchi
down
fried
the street,
rice.
dude. Yeah. So if you're going to Convoy and there's no wait at Olay, you're going to Olay instead of Fire Spot? Probably.
Probably. Well,
Dang.
no, I would maybe go here as well because that steak
Ooh.
was hella good, dude. And then when you have Anthony with you, dude, he knows how to cook, so it's like hell yeah, dog. I'm just gonna sit back,
Dude, look, it looks like the dimensions of a piece of spam, dude. It got a little bit of thickness on it and got a nice shape to it. Mm.
They had galbi. Um,
Do they have eggs?
yeah, they had steamed eggs. Yes.
Ooh.
Yeah, like yeah, maybe this would be a little bit over. I don't know if Olay brought back churros as a dessert, that shit would be bomb. I guess if I went premium, no wait, nothing mattered just for the food, it would still be Gyukaku, just because it's hella good there.
Wait, which one is that one?
The one we all went for Anthony's,
Oh yeah, Mirror Mesa. Okay.
but yeah, like this, like one of these was like hella good, dude. And yeah,
Because it's coal, like how are they doing grill changes? They're just taking the whole damn thing?
they never changed it.
It just lasted the whole time?
Yeah, it lasted the whole time, and we never needed to change like the top grill. Like it never got
How
like
long were you
because
guys
it's like
there? Like an hour?
yeah, I think their limit was 90 minutes.
Okay.
But like we'd even bother getting brisket, beef belly,
Yeah.
like the usual that we get. We just went all
You're
in on
like
the
the premium
premium.
meats.
And I mean for $5 more, it's worth it. So
I wonder if like bulgogi and stuff is not good on this grill. You're like, it keeps falling down.
yeah, like
We're
good
like,
off
it's
that.
juicing on the coil.
I'm
on
already
the
good off
coals.
bulgogi.
Yeah, you're like, always bulgogi.
What is this? Seafood tofu
Looks
soup.
like soup. I guess if you like seafood tofu.
But yeah,
Had allow.
it was pretty
Had
good.
allow. Was it?
I enjoyed it.
Nice.
Also,
How's parking here on a Wednesday? It's chill, right?
like right after work, like I think we just got lucky.
And
Like,
beat the rush.
Yeah, there was like spots open.
Dang.
And then like I feel like this grill is pretty small, I would say. And like I think for me, Anthony and Juju, it was big enough for us, Like
But anymore, and you're like,
if you're coming in with a more than 4, I
oh,
don't
I
know.
wonder if they give you 2 grills. If you have if you have a table of 6, I wonder if you get 2 grills.
Yeah, you could probably get 2 grills. Like maybe if you're a group of 8. Because yeah, like group of 6 right here. I guess you would get 2 grills.
Yeah, they have 2 fans, so you would assume.
Yeah. Like it was me, Anthony, and Juju on one side, and then there was another couple on like to the left. I was like, But yeah, Fire Spot. It's up there. We were thinking about what's the worst one? What do you think? Like is it a toss up between Mana and Jen?
Ooh.
That's the worst one.
Mana. You know what though? The last time I went to Mana was in the pandemic, and it was they
Hit
cooked the
spot.
food for you. No, they cooked the food for you. It was like weird. They cooked the food and they brought it out to you in the parking lot, and you ate under a canopy.
Wait, what?
Yeah, this is peak pandemic. People were still wearing masks. Like no one knew. This is pre-vaccine. Like no one knew still, but they're like, "Come to Mana." I don't know. Mana's pretty bad. I haven't been to Hanu yet. I want to go to Hanu.
Because Mana doesn't have steamed eggs, right?
They do not.
That's why it's like outrageous. Also, Jen.
Yeah. Yeah. And then like Mana also did not have kimchi fried rice because I would fry kimchi like on the grill and then put rice on top of it. And I was like, watch this, boy.
Yeah, I would go to this, and then
Mm.
I still think 356 is probably the best for lunch to me,
Price wise or food wise?
food wise. And then late night happy hour is still Kogi,
Kogi.
and then Olay is just the spot. And then if you want to gamble on going here and
Yeah, dude,
beating
they
the
have such a
traffic,
shit parking lot, dude.
this is pretty good. I guess also I don't really like Taguki anymore, the one next to Zion,
Oh yeah.
because like their portions
Why?
are hella small for some reason. Like if we're a big group,
Oh yeah.
or like you have to sit right next to the like
The where they come out.
yeah, where the meat comes out,
Yeah.
because it's like, oh, man, I ordered freaking brisket like three 3 hours ago or whatever. But yeah, yeah, that's the fire spot. And then we were hanging out for John's upcoming birthday, which is the 19th.
Hey, happy birthday. Comic-Con.
So we went and played bowling at Parkway Bowl.
Out of
And
the three of you guys, who likes bowling the most?
probably Eddie.
That's weird because John was like talking about his bowling coach. I was like, wait, what?
And then it was funny because like we went and got beer from the bar, and then when we were coming back, he's like, "Oh my god, you guys aren't gonna believe it! I got like 5 strikes in a row, dude." I was like, "Yeah, I don't believe it, dude. Like that didn't happen." And yeah, I just had a terrible time. I was bowling at least over 100, but like
Oh, you only picked up one spare, two spares. You got a strike, but you
I
picked
got a
up.
strike. But yeah,
Dang. Dude, those are you're scoring around what I was scoring. I should have won. I could have not been last. How many games you guys run through?
we did 2 hours. So I played 3, they played 4.
Ooh, did John do good the fourth game?
I think this is our second game.
Because he was saying like normally he only plays two. But
yeah,
we played
like-
that third game and he was like, I've never played 3 games before.
He finally got like the technique down. He found the right ball.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
That's how he was getting like all these strikes. But then but if he didn't get a strike, he could not finish it and get a spare. Like I don't know what happened here. He actually got a spare here, but like no, like most of the time he just like I can't curve it to like hit those side pins that I missed. So
Dude, my TikTok has been, and this is before like Eddie's birthday, but Daria Pajak, or is that her name? I don't know how to say Polish names, but she is all over my TikTok. She's like the Maddie May of bowling.
oh, I don't know who the Maddie May is.
Oh, you've never seen? Yeah, she's just some bowling chick, and it's like she's like from Poland, I think, and then she came to be in the U.S. to be a professional bowler, and she's just a professional bowler.
All right,
That's what she does. And then I was like, "Oh, bowling," and then you're like, "Hey, bowling," and I'm like, "Oh, bowling."
Yeah, man, it's a great time. We should do it more.
It's a great time. We should go to all the bowling spots in San Diego and just rate them all.
I mean, there's that Mira Mesa one that like said, "Nope, we have a league night on my birthday." And
Oh yeah, Mira Mesa Bowl, and then there's
there's Bolero.
Is there one in Santee?
No, I think
No.
Parkway is like the closest
And
one.
is there North County ones? I wonder.
There was that one next to Zion, and then it closed, and then it said
Oh
we're
yeah,
never gonna reopen.
Dang,
No,
I remember that one too.
there's like that shitty one at downtown like the Parkway.
Oh fuck
Or,
that place! No,
no,
dude.
not Parkway.
What the social punch bowl or
Yeah,
whatever?
that one
Yeah.
where it's like on
Oh,
strings.
dude. Where? Yeah, it's on strings like marionette pins. You're like, no, man, get out of here. And then there's like no oil. There's like patches of oil only.
It was a bad
Oh,
time
it's a
over
bad
there.
time. Yeah, dude. I went and I was like, how did Noah beat me? Bad.
But after bowling, we went to Jongwon's, the another Korean barbecue. So I went to
One
two
of the-
Korean barbecues this week.
This is one of the OGs, dude.
And if you've never been to this one, this is the one where you could serve yourself.
Like, I get my own portions. Thank you.
So,
I know how much brisket I want.
Yeah, you don't need to worry about people coming to bring your stuff. But I feel like the problem with this strategy is like we all get our own meats and then we have this small ass grill to like share.
Yeah.
So
And then
it's
you
like-
get charged for like wasting food. You better eat everything, dude.
So like that's one of the downfalls I feel like about this place, because like I'm just sitting there like it's like, why aren't you eating? It's like, dude, I'm only cooking like 3 pieces of meat like every 5 to 10 minutes. Like I gotta wait for it to cook because like we don't just get a big ass plate of
Yeah, you got to
brisket.
do the family strat, dude.
Yeah.
You're like, everyone's eating pork belly this round. Everyone. Too
Yeah.
bad. I don't. What you want, you can have later. Today, right now is pork belly. Do they still have soft serve?
No, they haven't had that in
Ooh.
like a decade, dude.
Dang.
That's like one of the bad things. But the best thing about this place, they do have bacon. They have like honey pork belly, and it's fucking
Remember
the
when
best.
you put the bacon in the ice cream? You're like, ice
Oh.
cream and
Oh,
bacon. Yep.
Yep. That shit was the bomb.
The good old days. Look at that nasty girl. Why you put that on your Yelp? Oy. Oy.
This place is still good.
Vegetables.
It's still
This place
alright.
is the first place I've tried frog legs. I do not like frog legs.
They do not have that anymore. They have Wagyu now.
Ooh. Frog legs look like chicken, taste like fish, and I don't like fish. Nothing against frog legs. Just look like chicken, taste like fish.
Yeah, like fish fillet, mussels, shrimp, all this wonderful meat. Serve yourself your own hot sauce, sesame oil. Like people are only there basically to just change the grill, because like you also serve yourself
Rice?
rice, drinks. For some reason, they didn't have alcohol during the weekend. They said, "Oh, there's been a bunch of DUIs, so we've stopped serving alcohols." I'm like, well, okay,
'cause customers can't drive back.
Like
They're like, no, they're not driving back here because they can't drive.
I doubt everyone around this area has stopped as well. Like
You're like, you're the only one, man.
like Bonchan's
They're like-
right next to you guys, and they have a happy hour. But yeah, John Wang's still pretty good. It is by that Bonchan on Convoy. You can, I guess, the milestone when you're driving down Convoy. There's that Kathy Bank. That's how I know.
Oh, yeah, dude. Is it Kathy Bank or Hanmi Bank?
No, it's Kathy.
Or did it used to be Hanmi Bank? I don't
Hanmi's
know.
next to Mana or that.
Or by Olay, right? Is by Olay?
Yeah. But yep, I had 2 Korean barbecues over the week, and I watched a bunch of
You had
movies.
fire spots better.
Watched a bunch of movies while like the ones we watched after Korean barbecue while we were just hanging out. Watched this movie called The Blackening. It's
Is it
like
funny?
it's in the same vein as like those scary movie
Yeah.
movies.
The parody movies.
You remember watching Cabin in the Woods?
Yeah.
It's like this. It's like that, except this is like the black version. You know what I mean? And it was pretty funny. There were some good jokes. Sure. It was like, it's okay. It's not something I would suggest watching, but it was all right if you have nothing to do. And I didn't really know any of these actors. Like Like at least those scary movies, like I know at least the Wayans brothers, but
Yeah, and like Captain
I
America.
didn't know any of these people. So Blackening, it's not bad. You could waste better time. But like watching Asteroid City, this Wes Anderson movie, I was working on my Gundam and I was barely paying attention. I was like, this is like the weirdest movie I've ever watched, dude. Like it's kind of like it takes the storytelling where it's like a play, like they're reciting a play, but then they're also acting it out here in this city. I don't know. It was weird. Scarlett Johansson's in it. Tom Hanks is in it. There's a lot of people in it, actually.
There's a lot of people in it, dude.
um, Edward
Like
Norton, Bryan
Tom
Cranston.
Hanks,
Bryan Cranston's like the
Carol.
fucking narrator for something.
Edward Norton,
Yeah, there's a lot of people in this movie, and
Jeff Goldblum.
it was one of the weirder movies I've watched. Like, I don't know if I can get behind this. Like, I I like other Wes Anderson movies. Like,
You're like
Royal
artistically,
Tenenbaums.
I'm not there.
Royal Tenenbaums is like a little bit more easier to follow. Like, it kind of like takes on the instead of a play, it's following a book, like a narration of this family. So
Oh, it has the Wilson brothers.
yeah, it has Owen and Luke, and then Ben Stiller, Gene Hackman, Angela Houston. What's her name again? Gwyneth Paltrow. And yeah, I really like this movie. I remember watching this when I was like 13, and I still understood like what was going on. So it's not too highbrow. Like Asteroid City was way too highbrow for me to like get what the fuck was going on, but or like get the message of it. But this one I really like. And then another Wes Anderson movie that's like this one's animated, so it's not like, it still
Is it
has
like Team America style animated?
yeah, it is actually. Like it's like almost like paper mache in a way.
Mm.
And
Wait,
this,
Team America was like clay, right?
I think it was like
Claymation?
marionette puppets and stuff.
Oh, okay.
This one still has like, an all-star cast doing voices, but this one's also easier to follow. It's about like Japan just got rid of all their dogs and sent them to this island to get murdered and stuff, and then for some reason a boy is there. I think he wanted to keep his dog, so it's a good cute movie. I would suggest watching it. Isle of Dogs. And then some other movie I watched was Transformers Beast Wars. Yep.
Chain of Command. Dude, I never realized why his lips look like that, man. They got big old lips on that dude.
They also have it for the rest of the
Mm,
Maximals. I think that's what they're called. But no, I actually watched the other one, the Transformers Rise of the Beasts. There's still a gorilla.
there's a snapping
octopus.
turtle? Who was the snapping turtle rhino?
That's a rhino.
Oh, shit. That's that fool. I saw this trailer like 85 times while I was waiting for my tires to get changed. Because, like, I guess like Goodyear or someone was a sponsor of this movie.
Mm.
Like one of the tire companies. So when I was like, after I got my flat and then after the half marathon, I was waiting in my tire and all they would play is this trailer. I was like, oh my gosh, I watched it like 85 times.
And I don't know. I think
Is this better than a regular Transformers movie?
yeah, like the Shia LaBeouf ones. Like I
Yeah.
think it's a little bit better because like it doesn't spend too much time focusing on the humans. Like there's only two humans really like to follow. Like this guy has a family, like a younger brother, but really doesn't really play a part. Like it's mostly about the Transformers and having to survive. And then it's like Optimus Prime is an asshole, dude. Like that's what I learned about this movie.
He's the boss, dude.
Like he's like, fuck the humans, dude. They can't help us. We need to get back to what was their planet called?
I forgot.
But yeah, like
Energon, wasn't that the stuff they were collecting?
mhm.
The, like little Rubik's cubes they were collecting?
But yeah. The only thing I don't like about this is like I kind of like Megatron as the villain. but he is not in this movie. It's this Unicron, which is like this giant planet transformer. So it's like, what the hell?
Stick to
it's
the script. Let's go.
The little teaser ending is interesting. So, yeah, it's not bad. I'm glad I didn't watch this in the movie theater. I would have been like, I would have maybe walked out. Yeah, because I was like, this is boring as fuck, dude.
You're like, I'm going to Korean barbecue, dude.
But it's all right.
Oh, how about this? Is it good enough that if you went to the theater, you would stay at least for the AC? Or is it so bad you would leave even with the AC? You're
no,
like,
I would stay for the AC. It's weird. Like, I'm looking at this poster. This guy is the main character, basically. Why is he all the way to the side?
Is that a police car?
No, like, I think he's like an
What is he?
Audi or a Porsche. When the boy first finds him.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing it, and then the steering wheel pops off or something like that.
Yeah. And it's voiced by Pete Davidson, which he does a good job, you know? Like, he's a wisecracking transformer that's better than all the other wisecracking transformers that have popped up over the years, but yeah, it's not bad. At some point he turns into Mega Man, which was weird. But yeah. I don't know. It's better than
It's not the worst movie of the year.
I need to go watch Bumblebee. Because I feel like it ties into this freaking movie. Or it's at least a sequel to Bumblebee. But yeah. All right. I've talked for almost an hour, so
good job.
That's enough for me.
Jam-packed week, ma'am.
Yeah, even though I didn't play video games, like I still just did a bunch of random shit. So Korean barbecue movies and a Gundam. So let's find out what Norman's been up to.
What has Norman been up to? You know, I always forget.
How was your week? Was it hot?
Okay.
Was it hot down in down south?
Northern Mexico?
Northern Mexico.
TJ Norte, yeah, it was pretty hot.
Like what's the normal temperature around there?
Whatever your temperature is, it's -10.
Okay,
because I swear, like you're like what 100 this week, like almost every day.
No, we're like mid-90s most of the week.
Yeah, because I was like high 70s, maybe 80s.
So
all week.
Real quick, like I was talking about this to a bunch of people. Like, what do you set your AC to?
78.
I set mine to 80, and everyone was like, "What's even the point?" And it's like, "Nah, dude. Like, if I put it to 70, it's gonna be on all day." Like,
yeah, I set mine to 78 for Sabrina. If it were up to me, I would set it to like 82 and just suck it up until it was 82. And you're like, "Oh." I would I'd be like, if the AC turns on at 82,
yeah,
I'm gonna go outside, and I'll be like, is it nicer outside? And then I'm just gonna stay outside.
It is like whenever I come home at night, it's like,
oh look, Sabrina's like hot. Fucking Norm. He sets it at 80.
I know. Everyone else was like, "Oh, we set it to like 75." It's like, yeah, I can't do that.
Yeah, dude, it would not. Day. It would just be like all day, dude, all day.
But yeah, hot El Cajon. All right, how was your week?
It was okay. Yeah. I also watched some stuff. I watched one movie. Not at the theater. I watched a new Bird Box Barcelona on Netflix. It was very weird. Very weird. I don't remember Bird Box the original too much. Do you?
I rewatched that abridged version that I suggested. And it's like they never showed what it is, right?
So here also they don't show what it is, but if you see it, it makes you hallucinate. Yeah. You're like tripping, and then you want to Control Z yourself. You just want to Control Delete. Unalive. Yeah. That's what it makes you do. But spoiler alert, there's some people that can see it.
Oh, really?
but they want to make everyone else see it.
Mm.
And then those people see it and they're like, "Oh, I'm allergic."
Does the
And that's
audience ever get to see it, or no?
no, we
It's
never
still a
see it. No,
mystery.
yeah. So the story is super spoiler alert. Now the story is our main character is like one of those people that can see it, and when they get close, you can hear like your loved ones in your ear or whatever, and they make you want to look. But one of our characters can see it, and when you right, then like this guy, he like took some glass and he went like from side to side. He made a smile on his neck, and then like some like glittergism came out and like floated into the sky. He's like, "It's an angel, yeah, man, cool." And then like he goes around tricking people, and he's like, "Oh, I love it," because every time someone dies, they're like, he sees this glowy, cummy solution go in the sky.
Glowy.
And then this one time, it happened, like someone unalived, and he's like, "I didn't see it. What is going on?" And from then on, he's like, "Oh no, man, this is tripping balls." And he's like he's tripping balls, and they're like, "You gotta take her blindfold off." He's like, "Nah, man, I ain't doing it." And then it's the story of him not doing it. Yeah, and that's a super weird. Just watch it for yourself. It's not going to be the best movie you see this year. It won't even be the top 5, but
Was
it won't be the bottom 5 either. I don't know that it was a sequel, really. It was kind of just
another
adjacent
story.
Yeah, it was like
universe.
it was like this took place in Europe, probably while Sandra Bullock was in the forest in North America.
Were there any like celebrities, or is this just all like a Spanish?
No, there were. Yeah, I don't know those celebrities.
Cast.
So
Right.
yeah, it was clearly a dubbed thing. Like, and the subs did not match all the words. Like one was like it's brilliant, but then the dub was how radiant, and you're like, oh, it's one of those. Okay, all right, just listen to it in Spanish, I guess.
Like watching the abridged version again, like I was like, there is a bunch of people in this like movie. Like Sandra Bullock was the main, and then there was BD Wong from SVU was in it.
Oh yeah,
John Malkovich, MGK. Or
MGK was in it.
Yeah, Machine Gun Kelly. Yeah, it was just full of random people and stuff, and
this was not
really
that.
liked it.
This was not that.
All right, so if you,
but I had to venture out and check it out.
Check it out.
If you like the original, you might like this one. So what's lacking? There's a relationship between like an adult and a kid, where like they're like, I want to care for you like you're my own kid. But it went pretty fast. So you emotionally, you're not attached. There's not too much action. They have a dog. They blindfold dogs too. That's weird.
Wow. Is there someone going, Nina, Nino?
No. There's like one kid, and you know the kid's name, so it's definitely not like the first one.
That was like the fucked up thing about that first movie.
Oh, I loved it. She wasn't trying to be attached. She's like, "Hey, my kids, F them kids."
Boy, girl, what do you do?
Get in the boat, dude. Get in the boat.
Supposed to do if something happens, girl.
And then what else? I watched. Apparently, Netflix told me there are new episodes of Record of Ragnarok, which is like a Netflix anime. This is the title screen here. I don't know why. That's Adam, the first human. Basically, it's a tournament, gods versus humans, for the sake of humanity, I think. And these are all deadish humans. So these are like historically all from across the span of the universe. They got the Lubu, they got Adam, they got Siddhartha Buddha, they got Thor, they got Krishna, Shiva, you know.
Odin?
I don't know who these
Gilgamesh,
Lubu, bro.
I don't know.
But
naming Final Fantasy summons.
Beowulf. Oh, you're just. But so it's a tournament. This is season 2, I think, and they just added more episodes. But obviously, tournament's not done. like, gee, I don't know. It's not good. There's
Is
not
it like
really
Dragon Ball Tournament of Power or whatever, where it's like,
like worse.
oh, it's worse than that? All
Yeah, because
right.
Dragon Ball Tournament of Power, the thing that sucks is like you're talking so much into the next episode, but there's like a story of like why they're at the tournament, and you kind of know like okay, but here it's like they go over it briefly. Hey, they fucking up. We're gonna have a tournament. Here we go, and then you're like in it, and you're like, oh, come on, and then it's like half an episode of fighting and
Mhm.
then like one character you get their flashback, next episode you get the flashback of the other character, and then the last half of that episode of the second episode is like they finish the fight, and then
Mhm.
it's like rinse and repeat times like 12.
All right.
So I'm gonna finish it because I put so many hours into it, but
How
I
many
don't recommend
episodes
you
are
do the
there?
same. I don't know. 15
Are they hour
15
long
this
episodes?
season. No, hang on, I'll look right now.
So you've only watched
But
like 7 hours?
yeah, and then there's like everything is like overdone. The muscles are overdone. The powers are overdone. There's a little bit of gore. Aphrodite's got like mommy milkers that are just bouncing around. Like, oh, it's
Ooh.
too much. It's too much. Too much. Um, I can't find it right now.
All
Wow.
right. But it's on Netflix?
It is on Netflix. So, um, if you've watched all the other things, like for example, Ash, we know after 25 years, Ash became the best Pokemon person in the world. That is now on Netflix, so you can watch that. Okay, so season 1 is 12 episodes. Season 2 was another 15 episodes. So I watched 27 of these episodes. I'm just going to keep watching it because I watched 27 episodes already.
All right. You have a special guest.
Why are you wearing glasses?
Because my eyes hurt. Bye.
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 Bye. She is so hyped. She goes back to school on Wednesday. Ooh!
Ooh.
But they make her go to school tomorrow to do a meet and greet with her teacher. How lame is that?
Okay.
You're like, my first day of school is
It's
on
like
Wednesday. You're gonna make me go on
orientation.
Tuesday? Yeah. Not even orientation. You'd be like, oh, you're my teacher. Hi. Oh, this is where my classroom is. Okay, bye. And that's it, dude. But yeah, that, and then also on Netflix, I watched that new Tom Segura under recommendation of Her Memories Mike. So it was pretty funny. I believe that Tom Segura has reached this level, and like that whole group of comedians he's friends with, where they're saying like some weird stuff that you just shouldn't be saying, but he's saying it because we all know it's funny, but like it's not something you could joke around with, even with some of your best friends at work. You're like, you can't say these things.
Is he railing against the LGBTQ and gonna get canceled as well? Or
Oh, you talking about
not?
Theo Vaughn?
No,
No.
like
Oh,
Dave
no.
Chappelle, Ricky.
No, I don't think it's
Gervais.
that bad. It's not that bad.
Alright.
But it's pretty I guess dark. I don't know.
Real quick, one of his friends, Bert Kreischer.
Yeah.
I tried watching that Machine movie.
The mechanic or whatever, or the machine.
And I was like, I don't. Like, we tried watching it after Avery's birthday, like at the house, and it was like, I don't know about this movie.
I don't know about this one. The crazy part is it's based on true event.
It is, and then it's like, it's supposed to be like 20 years later, it's happening again, or like they're trying to find something that he lost during that machine event, but that movie was
You know, I don't normally watch Tom Segura. I do watch his wife. I watch a couple of his wife's specials, Christina P. And then they have a podcast, which, Not Your Mom's House, which I listen to. But yeah, my coworker said I'd like it. I did kind of like it. I'm surprised that my coworker liked it. Listening to these jokes, I'm like, oh, you joke around like that. Okay, boy. Yeah, I think it's good to listen to on like a car ride, driving to LA or something.
Real quick, speaking about podcasts, me and my manager were talking about something. Like, she listens to this podcast where people go around the country trying, I guess, chained restaurants, and then like I guess they're coming here to San Diego for Comic Con, and then like taking suggestions. What would you say is a San Diego, strictly San Diego, chain that you?
I don't think we have a strictly San Diego train. I
So
don't think
like
we have one.
we thought of Lolitas,
Oh,
uh,
true, I guess.
like you can't.
But that's it, right? No, we don't have anything, man, because everything is like SoCal.
Oh, dads.
Oh, I guess if we're gonna go like that, Pizza Port, then, right?
Yeah, like breweries as well.
I
Yeah,
only
like
say that because they make pizza. So,
yeah, like I thought.
but
Of
as far as
Lolitas.
chains go, like a chain, like what makes a chain? Like it's got to be like more than one,
More than one, or like at least three, maybe.
maybe. Yeah. So I don't know. I don't think we have too many. Maybe I bet you we got like pho places. Like Vendong number 3 or something like that. You know what I mean?
And then no, LA has Viandong number like 5.
Oh, true. See,
Like,
I don't know.
but they're not even connected. Like it's just.
I feel like San Diego and LA are too intertwined with their food for us to have like a San Diego exclusive.
Like I don't want to say like In and Out because that's just
Yeah,
all
because
of
that's
California.
SoCal. And like apparently Colorado got one, and that line was like 3 hours or 4 hours long, dude.
So yeah.
So I don't know. Do we have a chain? I don't think we have a chain.
Lolitas, Hodad.
Look at fucking Tacos LG.
But I feel like you just go down to TJ for like the legit thing.
Yeah.
But it's still a good chain in a way.
Are they going to Hawaii? Then they're going to do L&L? Because where are they from?
Don't know. Let
wonder.
me see if I can find. I think it's
Not
called
that important to me.
Doughboys podcast.
Doughboys.
So yeah,
Those are fun logos.
because my manager was telling me like she was listening to their recent show, and then someone in Minneapolis or like someone out there was like they do a Q&A, and they're like, "Oh, I'm originally from San Diego. I think you should go to Lolitas if you ever come down to San Diego." And then my manager's like, "I think that was my best friend in high school, and she lives all the way out there now. That's crazy." I was like, "Dang, you heard your best friend on the fucking podcast." But yeah, I'm maybe I'll try and listen to this. But yeah, sorry.
I'll listen to it. But dude, I just sent some photos because speaking of eating, I didn't send these photos. My bad. I ate at one of those like TikTok restaurants. Like if you're in 5 things to do in San Diego, do. You know what I'm talking about? So have you heard of Seneca?
No.
So it's Italian. It's Italian. But it is on the 19th floor of some hotel near the train station in downtown. So this is the view right now because they're doing construction here. But it's semi rooftop. It's like the 19th floor indoor and outdoor seating, and then I think there's floors above us still in the hotel. But this is a nice spot to eat in, but it's not a chain, so I would not recommend it. But this place there, Italian food, so fancy pizza, fancy pasta. We had pasta and pizza, and then they've had fancy drink. So that's fancy drink.
They got light
lantern, yeah, dude. This Christmas light ain't going nowhere, dude.
All right. Seneca, 19th floor.
Oh, you know what they gave as a giveaway? You know, like restaurants that as you walk out, they have toothpicks or like peppermints or whatever. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
They had a matchbook, like a book of matches, and I was like, "Oh, that's cool."
It's like a strip club.
Yeah. Wait, do strip clubs still have matches?
I don't know, but that's how I remember it.
I just remember not seeing matches in a long time, and I was like, "Oh." But yeah, Seneca ate there. but I would recommend it. But it's not a chain. Other than that, I didn't do much really anything else. The girls went out. So this is a picture of Noah. She's at the splash pad because it's like 90 degrees outside. This is the one in Spring Valley ish area. You know what I'm talking about?
Nope.
Nope. Well, that's where this is.
Splash pad.
Yeah, it just means like wet ground fountain.
Yeah, dog.
And she's like, I'm all right. I'm wearing a hat. And then what else? And then she also went to Disneyland for her early birthday. Her birthday's on the 25th, so happy early birthday to her before I forget. But she went to Disneyland, so there's that. Speaking of birthdays, the baby on the 14th, I think, became 9 months old. If you're born in October and it's July 14th, is it 9 months? 2 and then 7, 9. Yeah, 9 months old. So this is her. And then the next picture is also her. Because I swear, I don't know what happened here. This is a blooper, but I think Sabrina just threw the doll at her face. Like, hold the doll! Smile and hold the doll! And this is what you get. I don't think she did that. That's abuse. She would never do that.
Abuse.
And then the next picture is they've been using the bike more often. So Sabrina tried to get a picture of the girl. She's like, put your hands up. And Noah's like, and the baby's like, ugh. Sabrina loves this photo too. God. And David loves, look at her, dude. She's just like, oh, are you guys?
We got having fun in the sun. And then me too. Oh my god!
Save it for her like 18th birthday and be like, I got this photo from back in the archives.
Oh my gosh, it's the best picture.
Oh. For her wedding, if or when she gets married, I will blow up that portion of the photo and just make a big poster.
That's gonna be my photo wallpaper for a while, dude. Oh man, so good.
But she's been heat training too. So they've been out in the sun. Noah's got a little tan, but the baby's been at the babysitter doing some heat training. I think they're averaging like 85 degrees indoors, dude, in the shade.
I think it's 100 in there, dude. Fuck. I remember last year I was like,
it's like
why is it
not
so
a lot of
hot
ventilation
here?
going on. They got all the fans on in the house and like none of the doors or windows open, man.
Like instead of circulating the air, they just have it pointed at themselves, and it's only that person gets cold.
Like no air for you.
Like, hey, I want some air too. Come on.
Hey, you guys, let me get some air. Yeah. Oh, but the baby's getting better at hanging out on the bike. All she really does is for like 5 minutes, she's just like, "What's going on?" And then she goes to sleep for like 20 minutes. She's like, "Ugh."
She said, "Where am I at? Where am I at? Pick me up."
What the dog doing?
What is this? Oh, it's just a pillow.
Oh, that's a pillow, and that's mainly for when she falls asleep. We just wedge it between her face and like the side so that her neck's not all. Dude, I don't know. Is it funny that her face is like that, or her helmet is a little big, or that she's holding on for dear life? But like,
yeah, the fact she's holding on and has the arm up, dude. Like she needs this for leverage to get up, dude.
Okay, Serena says it's the best photo. She loves this photo.
It's a good one.
And then so that's what they've been doing. Anything else? Oh, Sabrina finally. This has been this. So this is Wobbuffet, the Pokemon. This Wobbuffet has been in the making for like almost a year now, and Sabrina finally finished it. She didn't have any black yarn, so she was like, and then she just forgot all about it until she went yarn shopping. I was like, finish the Wobbuffet, and she was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do that. So there's Wobbuffet, and then Noah did this thing with her hair. She's trying to be a Jedi now, so she's got this thing in her hair.
Dude, Jedis have those massive rat tails, dude.
They had the braid, yeah. But this is with yarn with a little cat charm on the back or on the end, and Noah loves it. But like, I'm a sweaty dude, so I could never, even if I had the hair, I couldn't do this because I feel like I'd sweat in it, you know? Be like, ugh. But Noah's loving it. There's my foot in the back or my leg in the back. And then, I did go eat somewhere else. It is not new, but Kura Sushi, the revolving sushi place here.
Is this one near Lolita's?
This is the one. No, this is the one on Convoy.
Oh, next to Shanghai.
Yeah. So I went to the first revolving sushi place I went to last week was over there, but this is the one.
Just
here, I don't even eat sushi. Dude, that is like beef.
What is this?
It's beef with garlic chips. So I was like, sushi? Nope, beef.
Damn.
I loved it. And then Noah loved it too because she's like, Dad, you have to come. We need to get a prize. So if you eat 15 plates, you get a prize. Is what we learned.
Cool.
Cool.
What'd you guys get? What was the prize?
She got like a little keychain charm thing. That's it. And then and then we went to GTM. When's the last time you went to GTM?
The one next to Cotillas?
Either one. I went to this is the stuff we got from Cotillas. But we also went to the Santee one like a couple days before. But Sabrina got excited. We got like these 12 paint bottles. They were like $1. Some of them were like 69 cents, but mostly $1 each.
Nice.
For 12 bottles, so $12. But on Amazon, it's like $37 or something. And she's like, yes. And then what else? Oh, we got a giant Connect 4 by the Brookstone people. And Sabrina looked this up too. We got this for $14. Normally it's like $46 or something like that. So she's like, yes, this is a come up. And that's basically my whole
$14. Legit.
14. Price check me? Oh, I did also get a butt kicker. I got this thing from FedEx, right? I have the FedEx app and they're like, hey, yo, you got a package coming on Friday. And I was like, I can't do nothing Friday, Sabrina. I got to sign for this package. I thought it was like an electric scooter, but it is not an electric scooter. It is actually a butt kicker. And I read the description wrong. So my buddy, Apertured is his Instagram. He just got a new car. Congrats. He'll be here this week for Comic-Con, but he's the one that got me into sim racing and he got me a F123 game code and I need a PS5. Dang it. But he was like, hey man, I was like, hey, I want to get a butt kicker because I want that little poop poop in my butt. And he was like, hey man, this one's on sale right now. So I bought it, not even looking. This butt kicker is designed to clamp onto your office chair, like the center stem. And this is not an office chair. So I was like, how am I going to get this rigged up to my thing?
You connected a billion zip ties to it.
Dude, because it rattles, dude. So like if it's not tight enough, you just get this rattle. It's horrible. But I did buy an adapter for something so I can clamp onto something. But that's coming from I think it's coming from Australia. So I gotta wait for that thing. But I did buy a butt kicker. So all this does is imagine it translates the bass to your butthole.
Okay.
And that's what it does. It's like mini D-Box. D-Box Lite.
So is it like a subwoofer? You're just sitting on a subwoofer?
Yeah, just imagine you're sitting on a subwoofer, yeah. That's basically what it is. It's nice. I like it. So I use it for Gran Turismo. And you just turn the music off because the music's annoying and it'll set off this thing. But if you just crank up like the engine sound a little bit and then transmission sound, you're like basically without the motion, you're basically in a car. I love it. Even Noah's like, Dad. Oh, Noah. Dude, I hope she doesn't tell any of her friends about this. But I was like, oh, Noah, this is called a butt kicker. It rumbles the seat whenever I'm driving. And she's like, oh, that's so cool. It vibrates. And then later on, she's like, I was messing around with it. She's like, Dad, are you done playing with your vibrator? And I was like, it's a seat jiggler, all right? Oh, but yeah, so she calls it a vibrator. So, I'm going to be more careful about.
I don't know if we've ever shown this
what I call
picture.
This. Oh, yeah. So this is the setup with I don't know where I'm going to put this thing. So there's wires, but yeah, this is her playing a set of Corsa, just practice lap, but imagine the chair jiggler just on the side. So with all the engine sound, you're getting jiggle chair.
You got that big ass Elgato face cam.
Yeah, dude. It's too tall for her too.
That is cool.
Yeah, it's
Neat.
all right.
And you got the shifter,
E-brake?
E-brake.
That's the E. There's a shifter on the side too. That's a rally style e-brake. I don't know what games I want to play.
Well, who's normally
So, I don't know.
PS5?
Yeah, I have to because I have a free game.
Ooh,
So
buddy.
you spend $500 to get a free $50 game, right?
For reals. Speaking of buying stuff, did you buy anything on Prime Day?
I did buy some not for me stuff on Prime Day. I bought some stuff for Noah. Because she's having like arts and crafts day. Did you get anything for Prime Day? Let me look at my Prime order history. I got Celsius.
I bought replacement joysticks for the Switch because it's
Oh, the butt kicker. The butt kicker was Prime Day.
I bought some lights for the kitchen. You know when
Dude, did you see the Govey floor lamp was like $69?
Ooh, nice. No, I didn't buy it. I guess I could use that back. Oh, one of them turned off again.
Oh, it was off the whole time, man.
Oh, what the fuck?
They're not linked, they're both connected
They're
separately.
both connected. I think the connection's just loose.
Mm.
But yeah, like it was like, oh, Prime Day before I need to buy this and this and this for the computers I'm working on. Afterwards, oh yeah, let me buy some stuff because I moved stuff around in my room. Oh, why did I have to wait till after Prime Day to do all this stuff and buy dumb shit? So, whatever. But yeah, I didn't really buy anything like crazy.
There was nothing crazy to be.
deals.
I was looking for a new like robo vacuum, and I wasn't looking hard enough. I just didn't buy one.
But yeah, all right. That's what we've been up to. Hopefully Anthony had a good week. We went to the fire spot. I went to the fire spot with him. Don't think I heard any. Still no
Oh, did
luck.
he? I wonder if he went doing car ventures
Yeah,
with his car.
I guess there's no salvaging that Diablo account of his.
Oh,
So,
dang.
dang.
Speaking of tomorrow, if you're playing Diablo 4 and you're getting ready for season 1 on Friday, whenever the 20th is, tomorrow I think the patch goes live and you should log in with your most furthest progressed character because the progression on that character will translate over into the season. So tomorrow's a pretty important day
Cool.
in preparation for season 1.
Diablo.
It's true. Diablo.
So I'm not gonna see Norman on Overwatch for a week at least.
Dude, it's too hot to play Overwatch, dude.
That too, so it doesn't really matter. All right. Let's get into some news. Shouldn't be too long. We'll just quickly go through them. Over in gaming, it looks like the Microsoft acquisition of Activision Blizzard King might be happening this week as the FTC, I guess, case against Microsoft and saying it might be a monopoly has been denied.
Denied, yeah.
So Microsoft can now acquire Activision for it's almost $69 billion. Last hurdle is this UK block from their CMA. I forget what that stands for. Because the EU approved it, but only Competition and Markets Authority. There you go. And they're arguing that if Microsoft does this deal, they'll have a monopoly on cloud gaming, which I don't think anyone really thought of, but it could be true. So
There's still Luna.
but yeah, UK is the only one that's in the way. The deal is supposed to happen by the end of this week, but I think it got extended. So yeah, looks like Activision will be acquired by Microsoft and be part of their portfolio with Bethesda. What else do they have? Other shit like Halo Studio. And let's see, what was this next one? Oh yeah, PlayStation has given in. It will stop trying to block this acquisition and has signed a binding agreement to let Call of Duty still be on the PlayStation for the next 10 years. I guess that was their argument. Like, dude, if once Xbox buys Activision, they can have Call of Duty only on Xbox and be a part of Game Pass, and it'll tank PlayStation sales. It's like, I feel like 3-4 years ago, we were all like, I don't know who plays Call of Duty anymore, but it's still going strong.
It's
Modern
still
Warfare,
a highly streamed game, dude.
Warzone is still getting those players. People are spending their money on Game Passes. I think right now they added, for some reason, Homelander and
Oh yeah, it's like the boys.
the boys crossover into
Yeah.
Warzone, which is weird. Like seeing Homelander carry a gun is weird as hell, but whatever. But yeah, Sony will still be getting Call of Duty, but this deal or this agreement hasn't been fully fleshed out for everyone to see. But you know, I mean, it only makes sense to continue putting Call of Duty on PlayStation. Like, why would you stop revenue from a compete? Like, I mean, sure, you'd be bringing more people to like PC and Xbox, but I think during this FTC thing, they were like, yeah, dude, we're not winning the console war. Like, PlayStation has been kicking our ass for 3 generations. Like, like we're never going to go back to Xbox 360 days.
So 10 years, what do you think is going to happen? You think PlayStation's just going to weather the storm and hope something works out for them? Or you think they're going to be like, we got to find the next battle royale and the next
I
shooter?
don't know, man.
And
10
we got
years is
10
a
years to
long
do
time
it.
from now, dude. Like, I mean, we weren't playing battle royales or MOBAs 10 years ago, I feel like. Well, I think they were
speaking of
just
10
starting.
years, is your Xbox One still banned from the internet?
I don't know. The 360, I don't know. It's at Anthony's
Yeah.
house.
Didn't they ban you for like 3,000 some odd days?
Yeah,
And you're like, wait, that's 10 years.
I don't know. I think like if I were to like just log in anyway, even if it wasn't banned, it would just get instantly banned because it's like, nah, we know you're hacking on this freaking console, dude. Like, why'd you even try, fool? But yeah, that is going on with Microsoft. Also with Microsoft, sorry. They're getting rid of Xbox Live Gold in a way. They're replacing
In September.
They're replacing it with Xbox Game Pass Core. So like you'll still have the ability to like play online for $60 a year or $10 a month, but you're also getting a lineup of 25 games to play on the consoles. And I mean, games aren't that bad. Like you have like 2 MMOs with Fallout 76 and Elder Scrolls.
You get Forza.
Fallout 4.
Then you get
Doom
weird indie games
Eternal.
like Human Fall Flat and Among Us.
Yeah. So, and yeah, like, I mean, I feel like they're not really getting rid of Xbox Live Gold. They're just adding to it with these games. It does get rid of the free games that they give out every month, but those games were sucking the past 3 years. So like, it didn't really matter. Like all you really cared about was coming to, Game Pass for the console or Ultimate. So I don't think you will have access to it with this core. It's like basically the lowest tier of Game Pass here. So that is something to check out. I'm assuming you could do this and then upgrade to Ultimate for $1 as well. So if you want Game Pass Ultimate for $61, you could buy this and upgrade for $1. So check it out. In terms of tech, this morning it was announced that Corsair acquired the. I don't know, what would you call them? Like, are they a
It's like
seller, a
it's like
marketplace,
a. Oh, I feel like it
or
used to
they
be
make
like a
version?
group. It was like a originally like a group buy website, kind of, right?
Yeah,
I feel
and
like, yeah,
the website is called Drop. Used to be called
formerly
Mass
known as
Drop.
Mass Drop. Yeah,
And yeah, like here on their website, we can take a look. They have like specialty keycaps with like Lord of the Rings or Marvel. Like there's like a Black Panther, Iron Man, Captain America keycap set.
and desk mats actually as well.
And yeah, they have desk mats. There are also audio files where I know like they have Sennheiser collaborations, which is the headphones I'm using. But
And
yeah,
some IEMs, like a lot of some of the headphones here are actually nice because they're like drop exclusives. They're like certain colorways or they're just built different, you know. But
but yeah, Corsair has acquired them, so like it seems like they're only gonna deal with like these keyboards and keycaps and stuff like that. But I
they
don't
had a
know.
YouTube launch video that went up probably early this morning. Oh, there it is, yeah. Which basically just highlights like, hey, customization, you know. Because like imagine I was messing around with IQ software
Mhm.
and like they've got this thing called like murals. Let me see here if I can. Whatever. But it's like imagine color scheming everything from your fans and your RAM to your mouse and keyboard to match like your Corsair RGB headphone holder. It's like crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I don't think I've ever bought anything on here just because it's like hella expensive. But how about you?
I bought like 3 pairs of headphones and a couple amps, like those like small like FIO like portable amps for headphones.
Mm-hmm.
The headphone sound card things. Yeah. But yeah, that's it really.
Yeah.
But keycaps I've never bought. I think that there are less mainstream, more obscure places, but better places to find keycaps. But like those are like highly specified. Like if you
Oh, look at this.
oh, you've never seen those.
Oh my god.
You've never seen those, dude.
What are these?
Yeah, and you know who a YouTuber that has a lot of stuff like they'll review from this website is Random Frank P. They're like, oh,
Yeah,
on
yeah.
drop, yeah. But
Do these
you
like,
have to
small
make an
little
account to at
buttons
least
work?
browse prices. Yeah. Everything works.
Number
They got a little
keys,
twisty
9,
twists.
6 assignable buttons.
See,
2 knobs.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 2
Oh
knobs.
my god, this is so
You've never seen this?
cool, dude. And it's only $69, dude. Oh my god.
Lamau!
All right. That's
But
cool.
yeah, so drop is cool. I haven't been on in a while.
What the
But
oh wow.
they do have like themed keycaps and stuff. So like if you're a Marvel fan, they went through a whole like Marvel phase. They have these artisan keycaps. These aren't like, you know, one of one or whatever, but they are pretty cool. So there's that.
These are like
It's like a
alien crossed over with Pokemon.
yeah, this is like a drop would be where like the enthusiast crosses into the mainstream. Like drop is the window into the enthusiast world for like keyboards and audiophile stuff.
This is the hipster
You know what I mean?
fucking marketplace.
That and Drop did make their own keyboard, so I imagine that's gonna stop now. So those will probably go on sale, for whatever stock they have left, because there's no reason for them to make keyboards because Corsair makes plenty of keyboards.
No, I think they'll still have like
You think so? You think everything will be the same? It's just owned by Corsair?
like
Corsair will have
keyboards
access
will go
to,
up
like,
to 200, and then past that will be drop keyboards, like $300 worth keyboards and shit.
But yeah,
'Cause, like,
so
this
the
is
main
more-
thing I did.
Like Corsair's more of a gaming, and then I feel like Drop is more like lifestyle.
Yeah,
Like,
maybe.
I look
Dude,
cool.
I saw a TikTok about another keyboard meetup, and I low key want to go to a keyboard meetup, but like I'm not on that level. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Look at that, all the different switches, or
Plugs.
the charger plugs. Yeah, that's so cool. But yeah, dude, keyboard meetups. I want to go to one just to like lurk and
It's like,
see
hey,
what goes
dude,
on.
check
Dude.
out my Keychron, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Get the fuck out of here. Keychron.
Ooh.
It's like, I'm using this now over here.
Check out my Logitech Master S.
The Spectre Pro. The TechWare
Dude.
Spectre Pro.
I'm actually using a Corsair keyboard, the K63 wireless. And my new mouse. I remember I was telling you I had a mouse. It's a Corsair mouse, the Dark Star.
I'm
The
using
Dark
this
Star.
greasy ass Logitech.
Ooh, speaking of this mouse, I don't know because I'm not up on like the tech of Corsair, but the USB receiver is Slipstream. Is that the same as Unifying from Logitech?
No, I think Slipstream is like super. It's supposed to be like super fast.
Oh, but it's only one.
I think
I can't
think
put,
it's
like,
just
two-
1-to-1. Yeah,
Damn, man.
I think I'm not too sure.
Yeah, I never looked into it. But yeah, so the IQ software is, but for them to be able to kind of control like you can now customize your whole setup to match your RGB rainbow computer. You know what I mean?
Yeah, which is
Because
weird
before you can, if you can hunt around, but now like you could buy like on the IQ software there is a yellow called Corsair Yellow or Corsair One Blue. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
you can now have the perfect keycaps to match exactly that by buying Corsair's drop exclusive keycaps or whatever. But yeah, this site's cool. This is where I recommended you get the aviator cable. But you got one?
Yeah, like Josh just gave me this one. I think it's just like the one off Amazon.
Yeah.
Still cool. And then yeah, if you want super cool fucking keycaps like this,
Super cool.
it's $140. And then
Dude.
I look at that and I'm like, I'm going to Amazon.
Enough said. Oh, HyperX putting keycaps. Here I go.
Let me see if I can find some knockoffs that like don't bother me.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. So this was delightful. You sent this to me. I was like, oh, I did not know that this was even like I never realized. Kind of like when Discord was like they offered to buy Discord. I was like, oh, I didn't realize that people were paying that much attention to Discord that they wanted to buy it. But look at that. You get the Switch. 28% keyboard. Look at that.
Oh my god.
Oh, with the little nubby knobs. See, pre-order. The thing I hate about these pre-orders, dude, is like when you do a group buy, dude. Have you ever done group buys recently? Dude, sometimes you're waiting like months, man. You're like, let me get an update, man. They're like, update will be shipping in 4 months. You're like, oh, come on. I want now.
Oh my god, that macro pad looks so good, dude.
Which
And
one?
it
The
has
Game Boy Advance
knobs.
one? Oh, this one. Yeah.
Both. Both. Like, oh my
Both
God.
and all of them.
If like they don't have to run on USB-C, I think that's the reason why I want to give back your Elgato Stream Deck or Stream.
Because it's not USB-C? Because it
'Cause,
is
like,
USB-C.
It is USB-C, and then I can't connect it to the USB 2.0 switch I have back there.
Does it not work?
It doesn't work. Like you need a 3.0 port.
Oh.
But
Is that why
sorry,
I'm having
that's
trouble
nerdy.
with all my stuff?
Maybe, yeah.
Whoa.
Like don't be plugging it into USB 2. Like just plug your mouse and keyboard, and then everything else in threes. Or don't use a hub unless it's 3.0. Sorry, that's nerdy as fuck.
Yeah. All you know is if you don't know what drop is, go make an account and just lurk.
In terms of entertainment, the writer's strike is still going on, and now the SAG-AFTRA, the Actors Guild, is also on strike to support the Writers Guild. And it's been causing cancellations like Comic-Con
Stranger
panels.
Things.
Yeah, like a bunch of stuff has stopped filming because of all the people not work or actors not participating in the strikes. Stranger Things has been pushed to like 2026 or something, 2025.
Yeah,
their last
tentatively. Yeah, no one knows anything anymore.
Euphoria has been pushed back. A bunch of those we talked about it a couple of weeks ago. Those Marvel movies have been pushed back.
So Euphoria, right? Euphoria season 3 is supposed to be is going to be pushed back. The stat that I heard was like, so season 1 they're in high school, right?
Yeah,
yeah, they're gonna be like 30 years old when it comes out. Like, dang, dude. Because I guess it was pushed back because of like scheduling already.
Yeah,
they're like, all right, and then they're like, oh well, you know. But, dude, what did you hear about like a workaround that the studios could do? But we'll see what happens.
if it's like an indie, production, like that's not part of the main studios, they could have productions, but then, you know, if you're really for this these strikes, it would just not work. Just like, but I don't know, like there was one executive that was saying like, man, we can tough this out. We'll wait till all their houses and they lose their
like
jobs.
till people start losing houses. Yeah,
and it's like, what a fucked up person. And then I don't know if you watched that one I sent you where it was like
yeah,
Snoop Dogg
with
talking about
Hellboy.
it.
Oh yeah, with Snoop Dogg. Yeah.
And I was like, that makes a lot of sense, my dude. Like, basically, what's going on is like writers and actors, you know, aren't making that much money. Like, in terms of like streaming, where millions of people are streaming these shows and movies, but like all of that streaming money is going, you know, to the executives, to the company, instead of the writers or actors.
Yeah. So what it sounded like to me was like when like let's pretend Netflix wants to play a show, right?
Yeah.
Like The New Girl. So when Netflix buys the license, the actors get residual for whatever episodes or season is bought, right?
Mhm.
So they get money off that. But once like the show is on Netflix and it's streamed like 5 billion times, the actors or actresses or writers don't get any of that money. They get the initial, like Netflix has acquired the show, here's some money. The show's on Netflix for 6 months, there's no money, which is crazy.
Yeah. Like compared to like, I guess if you think about it, like cable TV and like syndicated TV shows where like
Yeah.
Friends,
Like
is
every time you
playing,
play the episode, yeah.
like, you know, Ross is still getting some money out of that. You know what I mean? But like on a streaming, like you're not making that much. Like there was one actress from Orange is the New
Orange
Black,
is the New Black,
and
yeah.
she's only making like $30 out of, and then she was a main character on the show. And
Yeah, you know who used to early COVID? I used to see Dante Bosco. He used to do like residual check lottery.
Yeah, I remember that.
She'd be like, "Look at this! This episode of Peter Pan or whatever for $3."
Yeah. So, I mean, I support.
There's a lot. So
you know,
yeah,
people
so
should be getting their money
I feel like they said
or their recognition at least.
so. Right now, the issue is like scabs, right? Like people that like bypass the picket line. They're like, "I'm gonna go work. I'm not union, but I'm gonna go work because you're not working. And I'm gonna make some money." Like you will be blacklisted from like the union. Like if you cross the picket line, they're like, "Nah, man, we will never, can't be in the club ever."
Yeah.
And then like permaban. But also, like I heard that like a strategy, because I think there's a streaming thing, but there's also things like you can't promote your movies
Yeah.
on the red carpet or whatever. So they're like, to get around that, I think some like studios are like could like reach out to influencers and be like, hey, like you're TikTok famous. Why don't you come on the red carpet and promote the movie? You know what I mean?
Yeah, like one of the big things that happened right when the strike happened was Oppenheimer's premiere in London. Like the cast was there, and then they heard the strike was gonna happen, so they all did not show up for the red carpet for the premiere. And then even Christopher Nolan like shouted out like the cast isn't here because of the strike, and yeah, like they just stopped the premiere and didn't do it. I was like, wow. But
That's crazy. So the future of everything right now is
yeah. And this happened. Well, not both of these guilds have striked at the same time for quite a while. But the last time there was a writer's strike, that was like in 2004. And I remember shows back then were fucking terrible.
like the late night shows too, right? Everything stopped.
The late night shows, like I remember who was it? Conan O'Brien didn't do it for a while, and then he eventually had to go back to work. And then like what they would just do is like instead of having bits that were that would have writing, like he was just twirling a quarter and seeing how long it could go for. I remember that was like the dumbest thing I watched back in those days.
Dude, so speaking of strikes, unrelated to this, is the fucking Medieval Times cast still striking?
I don't know.
Dude, they were on strike for a hot one, dude. like months upon months, dude. So I wonder how they're
do we have something like that around here?
Nope.
Like I guess maybe
maybe in TJ.
The closest thing is like
bullfighting in
eating
TJ.
breakfast with Shamu at SeaWorld.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. But yeah. That's what's going on with entertainment. Like I'm sure we'll just be reporting on all the stuff that's gonna eventually get canceled, like Mission Impossible.
We'll see, because one Comic-Con, so already panels, but September, right? We'll see what happens in September when the shows are supposed to come back, right?
Well, like I feel like some of those are already shot, so it's just in post-production, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
But like all the stuff for next year and future is just gonna be delayed, and then I don't know. Yeah,
which is crazy because they announced all this like Avatar live action, One Piece live action. Like, who are these people?
What do you mean?
Are those people these people? Are they SAG people?
Yeah, like I'm sure those are all shot, and then it's just like CGI that's being worked on. Like they're not on strike. They're still pumping computer graphics into. That's another problem though, where like I was watching it. That's why the Flash is so terrible. Is because like studios will go to the cheapest, the cheapest bidder to do the work, and then sometimes it just looks really bad, dude.
It's like what is that movie with Ana de Armas and Whiplash guy and Jonah Hill, like War Dogs, where they're like the cheapest bidder, and they're like, "Yeah, we'll run these guns for you," and it's
Pretty
like a shit
dude.
show.
Dude, you need to watch The Flash and talk about it next week, dude.
All right, I'm gonna watch
movie, it. I watched it again today, and I was like, "Oof, man!" Seeing it like closer.
All I can imagine is that TikTok sound. What is that? What is that?
It's hilarious. But yeah.
Or have you seen that other one where it's that like blonde lady? She's like, that motherfucker right there.
Oh yeah,
he's not real.
I saw the one for Final Fantasy X, and it's like it's a plot point because that guy isn't really real, and I was and I was laughing my ass off, dude. But yeah, spoiler alert for Final Fantasy X.
All
let's
right,
see.
SAG AFTA, WAGA, Wigga, Wigga.
So there's still gonna be movies and shows coming out, and there's been some trailers. One for Wonka, starring Charles Leclerc, or what's his name? What's his real name?
Charlemagne?
No, it's
No,
no, it's
from Dune?
yeah, the guy from Dune,
I don't know his name.
Timothy
I thought it was-
Chalamet. Yeah,
Yeah.
No, it's Charles Leclerc. That's coming out December 15th. It looks. I thought it was gonna be a dark movie, but no, it's from the people that made Paddington, so it's nice and family friendly and upbeat. So,
Oh, you know what?
Check
That'd
that
be
out.
perfect because Noah's actually reading this book.
oh really? The
Yeah, well,
Charlie
Charlie
and
and
the
Chocolate
Chocolate
Factory, yeah. So come December, hopefully she can finish it. Damn.
Well, I don't think this is in the book. This is like
Oh.
like
Well, lore adjacent, whatever.
like
Same
yeah, it was
universe.
He took Charlie on that freaking elevator to Doom, dude.
That's the guy, yeah.
There was a trailer for Ahsoka, the TV show starring what's her name? Rosario Dawson, right? That's her name. Yes. Okay, and that's coming out August 23rd on Disney Plus. And it
Who
seems
is
like
she?
this girl,
Man.
Help me.
not that one. Hold on.
Ooh.
This
I
one.
started hearing whispers.
Oh yeah, I think that's her name.
And then I guess since it's so hot, I'll be watching stuff on my tablet, and I might as well watch that Clone Wars show, the Star Wars Clone Wars. Because I guess that's Ahsoka's a character. She's like the apprentice of Anakin Skywalker during the Clone Wars, and she's been alive this whole time. So that is coming again August 23rd on Disney Plus. And then there was this trailer for this movie called The Creator. Why did it go so back so far? And then I had Norman watch it before we came on. And what'd you think?
You know what? The storyline is
Look like
it's
AI.
like been done. You know what I mean?
with Haley
It's like
Joel
AI,
Osment.
but AI is the bad guy, and then there's one guy is like, wait, is AI the bad guy or are we the bad guy?
Yeah, it looked
So
kind of cool, like futuristic,
looks
almost
good.
cyberpunkish. in a
yeah, it
way.
looks good. I'm sure there'll be parts of the story that make you feel attached, and I don't know. But overall, if there's no big twists, then you know what's gonna happen. And I'm sure there's gonna be a big twist. So if it's not big enough, then you still know what's gonna happen. Will I watch it? Eventually, yeah.
Yeah, well, this is coming out in theaters September 29th, and I'm sure like a month later it'll be on Disney Plus.
It's got the guy from
20th. Yeah, it's got the
Yeah.
guy from Tenet.
Tenet. And Tenet, that was a good movie. I trust this is a good movie as well.
I feel
It's
like it was a
just-
good movie because it was a Christopher Nolan movie. I don't know
Yeah,
about
so-
this one, but
So as you're watching here, you're not listening. Basically,
wait.
in the future, there's
Can't
like
be.
AI time, right?
yeah.
And then like AI is like, we're gonna nuke LA, and they nuked LA, and people are like, hey man, AI ain't cool. And they're like, gotta kill the robots. And then they're like, hey, we gotta SEAL Team 6 this, and they get old boy together, and they're like, all right, get the thing. And they're like, we got the thing, you got the thing. And he's like, but it's like a kid. And he's like, is it a kid though? Because he got the ear thing, because he's a AI. And then he's like, bring us the kid. And he's like, all right then. And then like, give me the kid. He's like, no, not the kid. It's just a kid. But he's an AI, but he's a kid. What do we do?
Summary. What a summary. Check out the trailer. You might be interested. I wouldn't go by Norman's crazy.
I'm pretty sure after you watch it, you'll be like, that's basically what he said. He could have used different words.
to get the thing.
He could have
Is that
used
the
more
guy?
words, but to do a summary of a 2-minute trailer using only 7 words, I think I did a good job.
Well, yeah, that's called The Creator, coming September 29th. And then what you can consume this week, we have
Let's see it.
Oppenheimer.
Wait, coming the 21st. Fact
Friday.
check this later on in the future. Is there a 70 millimeter IMAX in Mission Valley?
No,
Okay, my coworker lied to me.
it's only, I think the closest one would be Irvine Spectrum.
Oh, ain't nobody. Are you gonna go there?
No.
You can go to the improv afterwards. Pretty hilarious.
Like, LA has like 4. They have
Dang.
Irvine, Universal City Walk,
Mm.
and the Chinese Man Theater, I think, is a 70 millimeter.
Does it matter to you whether or not you watch it in the original
No.
as intended?
I think I want to watch it at
After
my
watching,
usual spot and then check it out
Oh.
in IMAX and then see like did like the atom bomb freaking destroy my bowels.
for me, it's like after watching the Snyder Cut, man, I'm just gonna watch everything 16:9, 29, 21:9. Forget this 4:3, 70 millimeter.
I don't think it's at 4:3.
I know. I'm just saying, dude. After the Snyder Cut, I'm like, nope. Just put it in mainstream.
Yeah, man.
The
I don't
mainstream for
understand
now.
why they fucking put that shit in 4:3. Like, like we get it. It's like your cut, but come on, man. Like,
Dude, when I first hit play on that thing, I was like, I didn't realize it, but I was like, this looks weird. Oh, well.
oh,
And I
well.
watched the whole thing. And I was like, wait, it's a square almost.
It's like this is a weird
Extra
flashback.
black bars.
It's like, oh, it's never gonna stretch out. Damn.
You're like, oh, HBO Max must be messing up.
Well, yeah, this is coming out this weekend.
This looks so good, man. I want to watch this.
I want to watch it, but like, I feel like I'm gonna just like since Brandon's gone, I don't have my movie buddy anymore. So
Where'd
I
that
might-
fool go?
he's
Just
on a
working?
job. Yeah,
Dang.
and then like, I feel like I'm just gonna wait a week or two after it's come out and then watch it at Hazard.
You know what? You'll be all right because I think school's gonna. Well, you know what? South Bay schools are gonna start on Wednesday, so I think like San Diego Unified, they're not gonna start for a little bit longer.
I
So
just-
you should probably wait a little bit.
I just like being the only rando
only
in a
one.
movie theater.
Do you keep seeing that meme on like TikTok where it's like, who's the guy that bought front row center seat for Oppenheimer on launch day?
Yeah, no, it's like I've seen those. Like he wants to feel it, dude. And then I think AMC was doing a double feature with this movie as well, or
Wait, what?
like you could buy tickets to watch both, like
Well, does
Oppenheimer and
AMC
Barbie.
still have their club stuff? Or do they still do their membership
I think so.
subscription thing?
Someone
My
was trying to
coworker did
convince
that.
me, like to
Yeah.
do it, and I'm like, no, like,
No.
Hazard Center is already $5, dude. Like, it's like, yeah, but you could be at AMC. It's like their seats suck compared to the Hazard Center one.
It's like, they ain't got D-Box, homie. I'm not
Yeah.
sitting on someone's sweaty leather recliner. Thank you.
Like stadium seating sucks. I'd rather like have this sticky recliner instead. But yeah, Barbie is coming out also this Friday, starring Margot Robbie and Ryan Gosling, and a bunch of other people too.
Simu Lee, I think, is in it, right?
Yeah, like Will Ferrell's in it. That one dude from Superbad.
Oh, Michael Cera? No.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. No, yeah. Or McLovin.
Real quick, have you seen all that stuff about Jonah Hill?
No. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I feel bad because, like, it's probably taking it out of context. Like, I've seen, like, both sides, what, like, everyone's saying on both sides, and it's like, you know.
But it's like all the his acting buddies are like, yeah, dude, he's like a scumbag of a dude. It's like, dang, dude, just throwing him under the bus.
That's crazy because like, a lot of people are like, wait, what? He's not a scumbag at all. And it's like, which side are you gonna listen to? What it look like? So I don't know if they release all the text to me and I can go down and read them all. I guess I'll give you my formal opinion, but I won't hit him up for a couple more months, and then I'll give him a call, see what's up.
You don't want to join
See if
his
he's okay.
podcast on. Wait, did you ever watch that movie with Eddie
Which one?
Murphy?
No.
Oh.
No.
Oh, man.
The one where he's dating the daughter?
Yeah.
Wait, I feel like I have. But that was also a storyline in 21 Jump Street, so maybe I haven't.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so maybe not.
And then if you don't want to go to the movie theaters.
Oh wait,
on
I did
Netflix-
watch that movie. My bad, I did. Because it's got Nunu, right? From ATL.
I don't know.
Little Wayne's like baby mama.
Sure. The one he was hooking up with.
Yeah, Layla London or whatever her name is.
See, another part of that movie, that kiss at the end was CGI'd.
Oh,
But all right, let's move. On Netflix, there's this movie called They Cloned Tyrone. It's starring John Boyega, who you might remember as Finn from Star Wars.
Star Wars.
And then Jamie Foxx is also in this movie. And then I don't know who the lady is. Sorry.
I forgot.
I apologize. I don't know who she is. But also looking at the cast, Kiefer Sutherland's in this movie as well. But
Ooh,
I showed the trailer to Norman as well, and it looked funny.
it looked funny.
Like it looked like a good.
It looked funnier than the blackening.
It does, yeah. That's what I thought too when I was watching the trailer. It's like this looks funnier than the blackening, and it. Has
I guess I'll have to
famous
watch the
black
blackening.
actors.
All right, so I have to watch the the blackening, and then what was the Flash?
Yeah,
Yeah. All right, and then they clone Tyrone, obviously.
Episodic shows. Justified has come back 15 years later, called Justified City Prime Evil. This is the show that stars Timothy Oliphant. I don't know if that's how you say his name. But yeah, he has moved to Miami and he's being a Walker Texas Ranger. I don't know. I've never watched this show. I thought maybe you did, so.
Nope. I did watch Walker Texas Ranger though. Love me some Chuck Norris, man.
But yeah, I don't know. That it seemed like that show did
Is it
well.
supernatural? Because the first thing I thought of was like, is this
No.
freaking R.I.P.D. the TV show? Remember
don't-
that movie?
I don't think so.
No, I don't think so either.
I think it was just like The Shield, but not
Yeah,
in
yeah.
LA, like
Yeah.
out in Kentucky or something. But yeah, if you were into Justified, there's a new season 15 years later. And then on Paramount Plus, there's this show called Special Ops Lioness.
This looks good.
Apparently, this
This looks good.
show is coming from the guy that's been making all those Yellowstone shows. So,
Which I've never seen.
yeah, like he's apparently the new Law and Order guy. You know what I
Dude,
mean?
if
Like,
this is
there's a
good,
bunch
I
of
will go
random
watch
shows.
Yellowstone. If this is good, I'll watch Yellowstone.
And this is starring Zoe Saldana, who you remember from
Colombiana.
Colombiana, Avatar, Guardians of the Galaxy. She's been in a lot of stuff, and
A lot of stuff.
Cool. Like I feel like she took over Thandie Newton's role in most stuff. Like
Who's that?
the Westworld chick. Because if you look back,
Mavis?
yeah, Mavis. Like
I always confuse them, dude.
she
always.
she was in a lot of stuff. In
They
like
cloned
the
Mavis, bro.
mid-2000s.
They clone Mavis.
She was in like Mission Impossible 3. She was in that Rock and Roller movie. She was like in a bunch of British like cool gangster films.
Yeah.
So, and also Nicole Kidman's on the show. Morgan Freeman
With no hair.
with no hair.
Never seen him like that.
I'm assuming this is Laisla de Oliveira and Michael Kelly, who,
Is always in a suit.
yeah, I like this character in House of Cards. There you go.
Yeah, where he was in a suit.
And he was in the secret ending for Transformers.
Was he in a suit?
No,
Ooh, gotta watch it.
maybe
Oh.
he just didn't have the overcoat.
Maybe there was no coat and tie, but it was still a buttoned up.
Yeah, it's still a button up. But yeah, it looked interesting. It starts on Sunday on Paramount Plus.
I'm just mad it's a series, dude. How do they Paramount, what do they do? Do they weekly drop?
Yeah, this is a weekly drop because only the first 2 episodes are coming out on Sunday.
Oh, this looks good though.
It looks so militaristic. I was like,
I'm a sucker for that, dude.
This is right up Norman's alley.
I'm a sucker for that.
And then in terms of video games, we have Viewfinder, which I played a couple weeks ago
For Summer Game Pass, right?
Summer Game Fest.
Fest.
And then this is the one where like it's a puzzle game. You have a camera. You could take pictures and use it to make more paths for yourself. So, yep.
There was a cat.
There's
Are you
a
gonna buy it
cat.
for $15?
Sure. You'd know it. I'm gonna buy video games. This will be coming to PlayStation 5 and Steam. So no Xbox for you. But yeah, it looks really cool. Nice and puzzly.
Like reality bending.
Like Portal with
With
camera.
Picto Portal.
And then on the Switch, we have Pikmin 4. And if you've never played the other ones,
I have
maybe
never.
this is the one to jump on. I don't know. But yeah, it's where you control a little space dude who has these little Pikmin, which are like leaf aliens.
And a
Apparently you
two-legged
get
dog.
a dog. And then you just have to find parts to fix the ship that you crashed in. There are other creatures on this planet that you have to use your Pikmin to do. Like blue will maybe let you walk on water, or red will
Jump really high.
be able to walk through fire. I don't know. Or they're better at attack based. Some are stronger, stuff like that. So I really liked that Tinykin game I played, I think last year. So
Oh yeah, I remember that. Where you had to control a bunch of little dudes around some room or whatever.
Yep. So yep, I'll probably try to check this out. See if I can stream it. It's too damn hot. Formula One is also happening this week. And then we had breaking news last week where Daniel Ricciardo has taken over Nick DeVries' seat at AlphaTauri, and he is back on the F1 grid.
This is mid-season, so it's like super weird.
It's super weird, but also not too weird from Red Bull because they tend to do this a lot. Like at one point, Pierre Gasly was Max Verstappen's backup driver, or the second driver on Red Bull, and they said, "Nah, you ain't cutting it. Put Alex Albon in that seat." And
Oh yeah, I remember that where he came up, and then Albon was always like after Drive to Survive, he was a favorite of mine. I was like, oh man,
yeah, and he was doing pretty well, and then it just like
Stop.
Hamilton kept crashing into him and fucking him up.
And then he did have that one race where like he changed tires last lap because he had to.
Oh yeah. But yeah, like if you watch Drive to Survive, Daniel Ricciardo is one of the fan favorites because he's just a jokester on with other drivers and stuff. So to see him back racing again would be super interesting to see how well he does with this. I don't know. It seems like a really bad car, so it's kind of fucked up. They just kicked out Nick DeVries like that.
You know what though? I think he knows the car though, because I mean it's Red Bull and he's working for Red Bull and he's running the sims and he's doing the tire testing. You know what I mean? So he's been in the number one car, And I'm sure the AlphaTauri car is probably pretty close, just less downforce. I think he said he's guessing like, hey, it'll probably be similar, just less downforce. So we'll see how far I can push the car.
Oh,
So I think he knows what he's getting into.
and he has a race this weekend with the rest of the grid, and it is in Hungary.
Dude, so you don't watch the Red Bull publicity tapes? Like it's
No.
like the last one I think Max was in it, but like the last few has been like Daniel Ricciardo and Yuki Tsunoda just going out and like racing speedboats or doing like weird stuff like
Yeah, I
that.
think like it's the only way Yuki Tsunoda has beaten Max Verstappen.
But yeah, it was like
with
those
monster
weird races.
trucks or
Yeah.
like some random shit. But yeah. And yeah. That is gonna be this weekend. Hopefully something cool happens. I'll be honest, the last race, the British Grand Prix, was pretty cool. Did you watch it? Did you watch highlights of it?
I watched the highlights in the beginning was pretty cool because it was like, oh man, Max is not in front. And then
No,
I think Max got in front.
yeah, like
Wasn't Leclerc in front for like the first?
No, it was Lando.
Oh, it was Lando Norris. He was like someone took the corner better, and they were in front. And then like some stuff was happening in the back. It looked good, and then like in the beginning, but then it towards the end it did not look good.
Like Williams was doing really well during practice, and then of course it did not, you know,
Yeah, and then
translate into the
Hamilton was.
race. But like Alex Albon still got 8th, which was pretty. Crazy.
Hamilton came back from like 15th to like. Or he was in the back because he was behind Russell, and he ended up way ahead of Russell.
Maybe that was like after a pit or something.
Oh, maybe.
But yeah, he was in the front as well. Like I think he was 4th from the starting grid.
Right now, for me, for the rest of the season, all eyes are on Sergio Perez. Like, dude, are you gonna do your job, or are you about to get fired, dude? Because Red Bull just got a new boy in Daniel Ricciardo, and you know what, Sergio Perez, you better do your job, sir, if you want to keep driving the blue car. All I'm saying.
Yeah. And yeah, that's F1, and that is the podcast. Still did over 2 hours, which is hilarious. But let's see, what could we report on next week? Those movies I told Norman to watch.
The movies, we'll see if there's any Comic-Con news. I will be meeting with someone that's coming over for Comic-Con, so I'll ask him about, well, if Bullboy can't report on Comic-Con, then I'll ask him how it was. As far as like, hey, he actually works for Warner Brothers, this guy, my guy. But I think he does not artistic stuff.
We'll see if there's any big news that comes out of Comic-Con.
And we'll see if you pass out from the heat at Snapdragon.
Oh yeah, don't worry, you'll be there too.
Am I? Do I have to go?
Yeah, I don't know.
Hope not.
And then we'll see if Microsoft.
Oh yeah, we'll see what happens with. Or what happens if the UK says no? They're still gonna do it, but it's just in the US.
They'll just have to like do stuff to the deal and concede some stuff.
Oh,
And
so
then
weird.
to make the deal go, like they might as well keep going, that kind of thing. So, all right, that's gonna do it for us. Hope everyone enjoyed the podcast. But yeah, we'll see you guys next week with our full group, hopefully. And have a good one. Bye bye.
It's hot.
Did you say it's hot or tot?
Yeah, it's hot.
Oh, we should have one final picture before we go.
Oh, yeah. Hands up, and they stay there.
Say bye, guys.
Bye.
Have
Where
a
are you
good
going?
week.
Where are you going? Where are you guys going? No, bye.